They are working to improve in the metro. The state is offering up to $50 million to help build a new regional law enforcement training center.
Yeah, but the process to get that done and get it complete has been all but smooth. Alexis Zotos is tracking the issues and the possible holdup tonight.
We cross a lot of boundaries as far as combating crime. So the public should have an expectation that the officers that respond to their calls for service have consistent training.
St. Louis County Police currently train their recruits here at this facility in Wellston. But the proposal on the table would bring their recruits along with hundreds of others from all over the region to a centralized training facility, similar to the one seen in this rendering.
A state-of-the-art pure law enforcement training center would really help modernize our police training to develop better police officers and smarter police officers and just provide the resources we really need.
The plans have been in the works for some time, with the Missouri legislature allocating $50 million last year for the project. The design is in the works. Location-wise, they're hoping for something right in the center of the region.
It's around 141 and I-64. We're going to try to get it as close to that as we can. I would say, yeah, it's probably going to be somewhere in St. Louis County.
A St. Louis County Council meeting Tuesday afternoon focused on figuring out who would oversee the project, which is set to include departments and governments in St. Louis County, St. Charles, Franklin, and Jefferson counties. The process has taken months.
If regionalism were easy, you'd have seen more of it over the years.
St. Louis City Police were in discussions, but have decided to stick with their own training academy.
We're a major city in the United States that we have unique needs in an urban area that I want to make sure that our officers are trained the way the chief wants them trained, and also additional hours that we put in past the post-required training.
The process to plan and build the facility has been slow. St. Charles County Executive Steve Ellman worries the state could take back the allocated funding.
Do you have any idea the laughter that would occur in Kansas City and Springfield and Columbia if for some reason the St. Louis region turns down a $50 million opportunity to build a training center, to hire police? And people may disagree about how to train those police, but everybody agrees they need to be trained.
The next step is St. Louis County must appoint an attorney who will write up an agreement to actually move this project and plan forward, something we, of course, will keep an eye on. In St. Louis County, Alexis Zotos, First Alert 4.